Strategies at Geojit Financial Services, and Rajesh Palvia, Senior VP Technicals as well as Derivatives at Axis Securities, joining in. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking. Let's take the next question. This is coming in from Hari, and Hari is asking about a short-term view, or rather, wait, I'm taking somebody else. Thyrocare. Let's pull up Thyrocare. It's a question from R.K. Anand. He's writing in from New Delhi, and he's asking about whether or not it should be sold at this point. He's bought at levels of 1386, and the stock is currently trading at 620. So he's got a significant loss. The question is to you, Rajesh, on the charts. What should he do? What's the strategy to employ right now?
So, morning, Alex. So, in Thyrocare, we have seen a very strong supply pressure in last couple of months, and the stock still not able to recover from the recent low, which has formed at around 500, 450 kind of level. Stock still struggling to cross its immediate resistance area, which is placed at around 700, 720 mark. Though there is a stock is already in oversold trajectory, and healthcare space is showing some bit of traction in terms of buying in last couple of trading sessions. Stock is holding around its last 4-5 days trading range. So I think some pullback action we can see, but still his purchase price is very far from the current market price, and even looking at the long-term, short-term structure, there is no as such upside we can see beyond 750 to 800 in the next couple of months. So that's the extreme range where we can see the stock in next couple of months, but it will take a long time. We have to keep focus on the fundamentals also of the company, as his purchase price is very high. So I think in pullback, if it comes near to 750, 800 zone, try to exit from the stock and try to shift in other same peer company like Metropolis is looking promising. So I think at that time he can shift to Metropolis or Lal Pathlab. That stock can be looked at to buy, because both stocks are looking promising on the technical front. But Thyrocare is looking weak on the long-term structure also.
We'll take one more question. This is on Hari's question. Hari's writing in from Chennai, and he's looking at Rico Auto and Time Techno, and whether or not these are good stocks to get into from a short-term perspective. Any view on this, Rajesh?
So, if I analyze both the stock, Time Techno on a technical ground is looking more promising. The way stock has moved up in last couple of weeks, and stock is trading about all its short-term, medium-term moving averages. That shows that there is a strength on the near-term, short-term structure. So, if he wants to take a bet for short-term perspective, he can keep his stop loss at around 245, and on the high side. We expect this momentum can extend further once the stock crosses about 275 zone. If it gives the breakout about 275, then possible target we could see towards 300 also. So keep your stop loss at around 245 to buy Time Techno for short-term perspective. In Rico Auto, there is some corrective movement is taking place. Stock is now slipped below to 20-day moving average. Looking at the near-term, short-term structure, we believe that on the downside 125, 126 is the immediate support area that is important and crucial for this corrective move. In this correction, if it stocks manages to hold above 125, it's not break below 125, then possible he can try to take some positions around those levels with stop loss of 120. On the higher side, 140, 145 is the major supply zone on the near-term chart. If stocks crosses those levels, then possible upside we could see towards 165 also. So near-term, short-term structure for both the stocks are looking positive. But for Rico Auto, I think wait for another 2-3% correction to enter in this corrective.
Got it. The next question that we'll take is a short-term question, and it's on Voltas, which Chinmay has bought. Chinmay is writing in from Udupi, by the way. He's bought at levels of 1,100, and he's asking whether to hold or sell. He's in the money, or rather he's making money at this point. Rajesh, what's the view on the charts?
So we have seen very strong rally in last couple of trading sessions, though stock is witnessing some supply pressure from its multi-year supply zone that is placed at around 1300 kind of zone. That is coincide with its swing high of year 2021-22. So I think once stock manages to cross and hold above 1300 kind of zone on a weekly closing basis, yes, there could be another round of rally we can see in Voltas. So for near-term perspective, some corrective move is taking place, but still if we analyze the overall structure, till the stock is holding about 1250, 1240 zone, trend is likely to remain on the bullish side, and once the stock crosses about 1300 level on a closing basis, this really can extend towards 1340 to 1360 also in the short-term perspective. So hold your position with stop loss of 1245.
Just quickly checking, Rajesh, do you have enough data on Gopal Snacks?
No, I don't have.
Okay, fair point. The next question is for you, Rajesh, and it's on DMart. We got Samir who's writing in and saying that he is in need of funds, which is why he needs to sell, and he's looking to sell Avenue Supermarts. He's bought at levels of 4050. At what level can he contemplate selling?
So very strong rally in last a month for the stock, and now stock is consolidating. So I think he should trail the stop loss towards 4640. If it's not break below 4640, so I think he can hold, and I think in pullback of another round of rally we can see towards 4800 also. But if it breaks below 4640, he can book some profits.
Okay. Shraddha has got a simple question for you, Rajesh. What is your buy today, sell tomorrow strategy?
So we are focusing at this moment on the stock like AB Capital. That stock is looking promising. One can buy this stock. Looking at the overall structure, we believe that if it stocks holds about 200 mark, then possible really can extend towards 212 to 215. So AB Capital is a buy with stop loss of 200. The another stock that we like at this moment is from the pharma space, that is Lupin. Stock is looking promising, and the way stock is consolidating since last couple of trading session on very narrow range, we expect that once stock crosses about 1635, then possible really can extend in Lupin towards 1680 to 1690. So one can buy Lupin also with stop loss of 1580.
SRF is the next counter that we want to focus on. Amit Kumar Nigam is asking about this. He's bought at levels of 2444, 2444. He's asking whether to book profits right now. What's the view on the charts, Rajesh?
So we have seen a rally in most of the chemical stock, and SRF is also one of the stock. Looking at the near-term structure, there is a breakout on the daily as well as on the weekly chart. Stock is comfortably holding about to 20-day moving average. So I think he has already bought at lower price. So now the strategy he can adopt at this moment is keep trailing a stop loss at around 2570, which is important level to watch for now. If it holds 2570, then the next level on the higher side where he can look to book some profit around 2660, 2670 zone. That's the level we can see in the stock. Or if it breaks below 2575, then exit from the position and book the profits.
All right. Well, that's a specific recommendation on SRF. Gaurang as well as Rajesh, thank you so much for joining in and for answering all the questions that you did answer today. Viewers, we're completely out of